Isaac. Isaac, what the? Burning Basement XL. That's twice the fun. You get to really savor this burning basement. How's it going? Man, Samurai Hitman. What's up, dude?
The binder of Isaacs.
I have no alerts, but I haven't got the sound effects for them yet. Maddie might be angry that I didn't put them on yet, because one of them was the ultimate alert, but it won't make any sense because it'd be out of order. It tells a story. Story in 5 parts. But thanks for 32 months, man. I need to get my Patreon stream for November together, because I haven't done that yet, and it's a week late now. I am planning on doing it. I'm just gonna... Fuck. This is why XL sucks. It's why this floor sucks. I have to deal with these elite enemies and not get hit a single time, or I'm losing my devil deal. That's what's happened. I definitely am not going to get it now. I have like a 1 in 3 chance. Success. I just wanted my item. I just couldn't find it. I should have just fought the boss. It would have been prudent to just fight the boss. There's not very many bosses that get a hit on me compared to these elite enemies do. Ah. I mean, that could be a joke card, but I have to use a bomb to check. It has like a 1 in 6 chance because there's not that many of those red cards. They added a couple, and the ones they added suck. But before they did that, only one of them was bad. It's bad. It's the new one. I guess I can use it to get bombs. Oh boy.
Thanks for giving me something to watch while working from home.
Hi, Sis. Thanks for the sub, dude. And I guess I can't complain about a bunch of bombs. That wasn't too bad. It certainly isn't a Joker card, though. Here's what I was looking for all my life. These freaking rooms. That item sucks. That item's probably even worse. This item has no value either. Great. What? It's really shitty that I found these so late and I don't get to roll them at all. Man. Oh well, that's what it is. I'm just gonna go fight the boss and do my best. Very much a no devil deals run. That's enough of a heads up on this guy, because he would take forever. That bomb hit multiple segments for 60, which is quite a bit compared to me. That's good. Yeah, I could have beat these two without taking a hit. Probably. Like, this guy might get lucky, but it's pretty unlikely. Especially when he hits himself with his own bomb. I didn't get bad items. That's not too bad. I think I'm okay. I can pretend the pentagram came from a devil deal, that's all. And here, we got buttons. They suck. Never hit buttons. Oh well. Goodbye, red hearts. I couldn't remember if I had 3 or 4, but I don't have any problem getting rid of all of them, so I now have 9 soul hearts, so that's good. It's good stuff. I would like to roll Guppy's paw, I think, now. I don't know what that is. Varicose veins. Well, the goal now is to sneak on back so I don't waste any energy and try and roll that sucker into a different Guppy item. That's the ideal situation. It's in the room where it's very likely that happens, so it's gonna be a de facto devil deal I just made for myself. So all is not lost. I just missed out on the floor 1 devil deal, and that kind of sucks, but I've made up for it at this point. That's terrible. We'll try again here in a second. I like to play Eden. I think Eden's an interesting character to mix up with. If I were doing runs where I'm trying to win a bunch in a row, I would play Eden. Most people do. That do this a lot. Like, you usually see the handful of people who play Isaac still, they usually just play Eden over and over again. Nice. I'll hold on to that. That's another roll. Really trying to manipulate the heck out of that item in that cave. It's gonna take some time, though. I guess that's varicose veins, causing an explosion when I get hit. Pretty lame. That item's actively harmful. I don't know why it's in that pool either, that sucks. This is probably the best I'm gonna get. I'll take it. I gotta start getting ready for the boss roll if I can. If I can. I don't think I can anymore, but that's okay. This buddy is annoyingly bad compared to the one that didn't work out all the kinks. just doesn't do much.
One makes you small.
It's an okay pill. I don't know how far left we go here, so... Yeah, it looks like I might actually be able to get the reroll if there's another room or two. Maybe. Yep, it's good, because the boss is going to give me one as well. Ideally, I would blow those two up on this rock. Yeah, hit myself. What a jump. I don't really want to roll either of these. I'll take these. That crappy HP up item got me a free devil deal, basically, so... Yeah, this is good. This is a good item. I like this. Don't even want to mess with that. I just want to find the item room, man. There you go. Money equals power is like 5 damage or something. It's actually like 3. It's bad, but it adds up. If you actually get money, if you get 99, you get a little bit out of it. It'd be worse. I don't think I want that, though. Oh, I didn't need to drop a bomb. I like options. You know what? Let's blow that dude up. I'm not gonna give him money, so... I just can't get near him. I got all these extra bombs. That's 8%. Big deal, but alright, it might happen. 47% is not too bad. I get going here. I would like to do the boss rush if it's good, so I want to get moving. Taking way too long. I better just grab this because of that. Like, I'm not gonna get much out of it, but I'm not gonna get anything out of it if I piss around. Nice. Pretty generic build, but it's pretty powerful. Boss. Nice, nice. Everything's coming up. The Whore of Babylon. That's the knife. It's just, okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. I don't usually go for this, actually. It's good, but it's boring. But it's been a while. It's been a while long enough that I'll take this. That varicose vein shot, pretty good. Pretty interesting looking. Actually, not too great, because those knives it throws out. This weapon does damage over ticks, and it's not going to do very many when it's flying out that quickly, so it's actually not going to do a ton. As scary as it looks to throw a bunch of knives that fast, it's actually less damage than if it just was slower. Way less damage. I don't know what that is on the right, so let's find out. Nothing that I can use, probably. Might as well open this up. Nice. Pretty good chest. For some reason I thought that that hand would do a wall master thing and take me back like Zelda does to the room right before, but nope, it actually just throws you somewhere randomly. Thanks. I let myself get caught because I thought it would save time, and I ended up just going back to the very beginning of the dungeon-ish. Not really the right place to go. Every penny I pick up's worth some damage. 0.03, which isn't much, but that nickel I just got actually gave me a decent amount, so. That being said, it's kind of moot when I have the knife. The knife just always does good damage, so all that's out the window anyway. Why is my map invisible? You see that? It's like if I don't use big mode, I don't see it. It's broken. There it goes, it's fixed. What was that about? Nah. I don't really need to blow up anything from the Marked Rocks anymore when I'm full on hearts and I have small rock already. There's not much else. Just trying to make sure I get to the boss rush, which I have easily gotten to. It's a rare instance for me being able to use perks, because I know what it is ahead of time. Technology. These are shit. These are the worst. Ugh. I mean, I guess I would take this just to make sure I win, but I don't see how I could lose anyway, so. I guess it's possible, right? Things happen. War go? Monstro. One of the tankiest boys. No darkness. Maybe I should have eaten that perks pill for this. Yeah, I've probably taken a couple lumps in here. Probably like 7, 8 soul hearts now instead of 10, 12. I do have the dark bum though, so pretty likely that won't matter at all. I feel like this is good. No, I don't think it is actually. Never mind. It might be okay at best, whatever that item does. I forget. That's the one that gives me damage when I kill an enemy, I guess. I didn't think it was that simple, but it is. It's very clearly giving me okay amounts of health, or damage up for their health. It's only for one room though, so if there's a bunch of enemies in there, it helps. Since I'm fighting Hush for no reason at all, it's gonna help. See, this is why I shouldn't have taken the knife, man. I'd be guppy. I'd have all kinds of cool stuff. Got a pretty boring build instead of an amazing one. I should have known on Isaac I'd be able to get guppy pretty much at will. Like, that's not very hard to do with him. You know where to roll and what to do about it. Those are new, aren't they? Weird. Okay, down I go. Got lucky and got the portal there for Delirium. That's HP up. It's a crappy familiar. Like, familiars are so crappy that I don't remember what they do anymore. They just suck. I don't think Chemical Pill does anything with the knife either. And Ace of Clubs again. Oh, that actually gives my little buddy a shot. PhD with pills generation, but I'd give up my damage. I might go for that anyway. Sure, whatever. Just to see what I can get. Might as well use this here. If this looks fast, it's about the kick in damage throttling. So. The Sack Dagger alone makes this a faster fight because it's so good against him. It's so much damage. My double knife build here is pretty strong. Let's go lose to this guy, how about it? I actually like the sickles that they're shooting, it's helpful. Surprised they found a way to make him useful. That's what my tears would be like if I didn't pick up the knife. They'd be way faster than that. I'd shoot a bunch of them. They'd be that big, and they would be making flies because I'm guppy. They'd be pretty intense. They'd be way better than this. That's for sure. I downgraded myself. I locked myself. Locked myself into a crappy build. But it's not that crappy. Well, no items. Boss time. He has 10,000 health, so I hear. That's gonna go away real quick to this. Really quick. I just tank him and kill him probably. He gets to be the Haunt, and he's just immune to damage for the entire phase of it because he doesn't last long enough as the Haunt to take damage. He doesn't do the Haunt stuff. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to dodge here now. Might have thrown it when I tanked all that shit. Oh. Oh, there you go. This is why Isaac was done, because I always get around like this on this boy. think the thing I have is the converter that converts blue hearts into red, which you would never do, ever. It's an item that shouldn't exist. Blech. I feel like the boss is weaker than the enemy that his ad is in here. I'm gonna kill him first. I'd like to find a bomb. Boo. Oh boy, I can't get that money. Need to not take damage here. Ideally, I go through the floor perfect style here. If I want my good stuff. Run like this, really need something to get going, and that's going to be the ticket. I thought Undertale was pretty good until I did the genocide run. that's when I just decided that I didn't like it as much as I thought I did. Why does post-game stuff have to be so shitty? Odyssey's got the same fucking problem. This post-game stuff is not interesting to me at all. Continuously, I see games decide that because it's optional, it should suck ass. Undertale was doing it to make some kind of weird point that I didn't understand. You're like, God damn it, I took a hit from a spider because I'm chased by these flies. Yeah, the point of it is to be crap, but it's a video game. it's really shitty, and it's got some fun fights in it that are exclusive to it. That you lock behind some of the worst gameplay of all time. Nice work. You did it. I'm not of the opinion that you should intentionally make your game suck ass. That's probably not a great idea. You could have just made the genocide run fun. You could have just done that. If the guy thought it was boring, he wouldn't be doing it. It makes even less sense, honestly, when you think about it. If the guy doing the genocide run was not enjoying the genocide that he was creating, then he wouldn't do it. Why would he do it? It's because he's crazy with bloodlust, but why would he do it if he didn't think that was fun? It seemed like he was having a good time in the credits, despite all that. And then they turned my game off for 15 minutes, like Odd Wallace said. That's definitely a thing that bothered me, because I didn't have finished the game yet. I still had to do the really good ending, which had much more care put into it. He's not doing it to see what happens. I am. That character definitely is not. No, he's definitely all about wiping out everything because he thinks it's fun. With a big old grin on his face, he kills you too. It's just absolutely not because of anything other than that. I don't mind talking Undertale spoilers at this point in time, by the way. Did you just not see the ending, Snidgen? How do you misinterpret it so badly? It's pretty clear. That Sans fight was really good, and I hate that it's locked up where it is, because I wouldn't mind playing it again just for that fight. Except I never have, because of what I have to do to get there. Oop. That's right, psych. And that's without even talking about how these monsters are all after your soul. They not only want to kill you, they want to steal your soul and use it to open a door. Killing them isn't really anything other than self-defense at all. Oop. I got no respect for the genocide runs ready. Scapular. Pacifist run was alright. Except for was extremely strict about it, and I got screwed out of it before I even realized what was happening.
Is this the Undertale opinion roll?
How you doing, Matty? You wanna lie on the
Hey.
floor and feel like garbage?
No,
Me either.
I'd like to pretend that the game where a skeleton wears a cool dude shirt is really poignant somehow about things and has messages.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The game that
What's the moral of the game? That killing is bad? I guess.
maybe
Yeah, it's
it
pretty
is.
bad.
That could be true, I suppose.
I would prefer to not kill and to not be killed.
Well, you don't really initiate a single fight in that game, so it's all self-defense. Or am I wrong? Where how many of those fights do you start yourself by choice? So the neutral run is making more sense than the pacifist run right out the gate. Let's see here. The genocide run forces you to hunt them down in a really boring way.
When you think about it, when you decommission a plane, that's very tsundere. Is that really murder anyway? You kill a plane, a tsundere plane.
This freaking boss. Is this boss broken? Why did he design this way? Where it resets its own turrets before they even shoot. Every time, every time. Well, I did the genocide run second. And it broke my game for 15 minutes, which was just about the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I don't feel like there was any artistic vision going on there. I don't care what people think
But
about that.
everyone's
I've heard
dead.
people say that that's a great example of game design, and I got no idea what they're talking about. I was just doing the jack off motion for 15 minutes in the air as I sat there waiting for that fucking game to reset so that I could
But
go and
Smite,
try out the other
everyone's
ending.
dead. Everyone's dead because you killed them.
Yeah, you too. You got it.
Well, you sell your soul or something?
No, you get attacked by the character himself. That's what they're trying to get for. They break the fourth wall to attack you, and now you're dead, and this is what it's like. That's what they're doing. That's why they did that. 15 minutes.
Damn, I'm dead.
That's right.
I want to be dead.
I don't care what I'm supposed to. Am I supposed to have choice in this Undertale game? Is it about choice or not? I should be able to do the runs any order I want. I would have done the neutral run last. Well, honestly, the neutral run didn't even need to exist because it was pretty much a shittier version of the pacifist run. I didn't kill anything in my neutral run except for like the first boss on accident, so I didn't get that good ending. And I felt like that was pretty stupid.
Also, I don't think I agree with moral being that doing shit just because you can is bad. Because getting the whole pacifist thing is exactly doing things because you can. If I didn't know already that there is an ending or more content locked behind not ever killing anyone, I would not have done it, maybe. I would have done things to certain characters, like, I might kill someone, I might spare someone, but because I know the game wants me to spare everybody, that's what I'm doing.
You killed Aaron the gymnast, he's crying at you. That's too bad. He flexed at you, you shot him. That's your ending's gone, Matty. Eat shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I really want to save Jerry or whatever.
has a bunch of mixed shit because it's such a comedic game for everything else except for that run. It gives up on that because it wants to push that other message so hard and doesn't know what to do with it. Yeah, fucking Undini has killed 6 kids already. Working on her 7th. Better be nice.
Yeah.
Better be nice to this lady. Or else. And you can see, I don't know how far into the lore you got, Maddie, but you can see, like, the ballet shoes are a weapon. You can see them lying around. One of the kids was a ballet dancer. Like, all their shit is lying around. Like, they're completely harmless kids. It's not like they were army commandos that she had killed. They're just kids that did dumb things like dance and had a good time, and they came locked into this world.
Also, it's like the one character that you can't even convince your first time. You have to run away because she's so hell-bent on killing the shit out of you. Why would I want to spare this person?
Yeah, I mean, at least the king felt bad about it. At least I got the impression that he gave a shit. Was it actually a gun or was it a water pistol? What is the monster's interpretation of gun? Nope.
Lock down.
Damn, having a hard time getting to these devil deals, Maddie. I'm not getting a single soul heart. I just had
That's
a
too
double
bad.
knife run. Now I have half a knife. This isn't working out so great. Well, I had some inkling as to how pacifist worked when I started, just because of the game's description and all. And Tuesday was really, and understandably so, hell-bent on no one telling me what to do when I was playing it. But I wish that somebody told me not to kill the goat mom, because I didn't understand that you couldn't, that I was killing her, even, and that's why I got locked out of pacifist ending, and didn't get... I would probably have a better opinion of the game if I didn't have to do genocide mode, and then pacifist, but that's what ended up happening. The order I chose to play it in fucking sucked ass in a way I'd never thought possible.
Also, like the hint that what you're doing to against Goat Mom is working is that every single time there's one extra period in the text prompt.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it
It's
was working to me,
different
so
minutely.
I tried something else.
Like
I think
that.
she even types 2 dots in a row, like 3 dots twice, and then she starts adding them on.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I gave it a shot, and my RPG knowledge told me it wasn't working, so I did something else. Thought it was just a tutorial fight. She ended up dead. I ended up locked out. That's what happened to me, and I saw it happen to other people as well. And that one fuck up on boss 1 tremendously injured my experience of the game. Because
Also, that fuck up is what you're supposed to do later. Like, you can't win a later fight by just not doing anything. You have to try to kill. You have to attack later in the same run.
It's a little inconsistent.
I think there was a tinted rock in the big room.
You're a tinted rock in the big room.
Yeah?
Yep.
What if I am?
I can't use your alerts until I find some music for him, Matty. Some sound effects.
Damn.
Can't do it.
Damn.
Can't do it. You want to do that part too?
No.
That part takes forever.
Give me $1 million and I'll do it.
Alright. There's a tinted rock in here, Matty. It's got nothing in it. This
Oh,
this
look
run's
at that.
cursed to not have a single soul heart. They gave me the Soul Heart Eater and 1 Soul Heart so far in this whole run.
Fucking Soul Heart Eater.
I thought the game was really good once I finished the neutral run. I thought it was a fucking grand game. I was just having a great time. But no, we had to do that other thing. I don't really...
I did a pacifist run and then that's it.
I mean, you pretty much did what I did on neutral, except that's what I was saying earlier. Like, neutral run is just pacifist run without the good ending attached. You don't get to see the bonus ending stuff because you killed something somewhere. You hit a flag that says, actually, this stuff's banned now. We know you murdered. Would have been much more interesting if more generic. It certainly wouldn't have been as unique, I guess, if they just put in like 15 different endings for killing specific enemies. Which they kind of did anyway, in a really half-assed way, but like, the genocide run being attached to just the king would be way better than what they decided to do, which is grinding fucking monsters for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
God. I don't know how you put up with that. I would, no thanks.
Well, I liked the combat, and it was really easy, too. That's the other thing, it was boring as hell on purpose. But the Sans fight was fun enough to learn. It only took me a couple tries, but it was a good one that shouldn't have been locked out behind that shit.
Yeah, it's too bad I'll never try that. I'll
Yeah.
never get that fight because fuck grinding.
It
But
is too
there's a
bad.
message involved. You shouldn't do bad when you could do good.
There's Charm of the Vampire. There's
Nice.
Glass Cannon, alright. Well, I got poison shots sometimes. Sometimes. I mean, the
Oh, yeah,
king
it's
gives you a very
poison.
clear kill or spare option. It seems like an obvious time to get your ending split. But, nope. Could have gone a whole different bunch of content on the end of the bad boy ending. Right there, you could have just given us a whole bunch of cool stuff. But that's not what happens. It switches
And
up.
again, you get that kill or spare option when you try to kill. When for the entire run you have been told, do not try to kill, ever.
I'm getting my double knife run again. Nice. I'll take all of those things, thank you. Thank you, game, for sparing me. 21 minutes, damn. You don't like Rocket Knight Adventures all well? It's Devilgus.
The Genesis at work.
That's right. Listen to those drums. I'm glad that in 2017, I'm still shitting on Undertale. A game that I liked enough to put on my top 50 list.
I think it's good. It's got good jokes. It's got a
got
couple
great
bad
jokes.
ones, but mostly good jokes.
It's got great jokes, great gameplay. What's wrong? Oh, that other thing, that's what's wrong. The optional stuff is so bad that it actively makes me hate the good stuff.
Do you think Tough Love works with a knife?
No,
With shot?
I don't. Does it? That'd be weird to see the knife work with anything.
I mean, it might just apply the multiplier sometimes. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Damn. Why are you playing this again anyway? Since you aren't even doing an unlock. Why are you doing regular ship birth?
Because it's all unlocked except for the garbage.
You could play a more fun version of the game.
I'm just doing my chest runs. Well, bad content always annoys me a lot. And that's what I think that whole run is. Right down to the last second of that 15 minutes, you have to sit in the dark. I haven't played Monolith yet. If there's something wrong with the game at all, no matter how much I like it, you're gonna hear about it when I'm playing it. That's why people are convinced I don't like games. Odyssey is the most recent one I've been bitching about, because I really don't like the last back half of that game. Honestly, the back 60-70% of it. Really, really like the main part, though. Really good. What is this Warper? Is that the portal for
Shit.
Apollyon?
I think so.
Might as well take it.
Also,
is.
that reminded me, back when Undertale came out, we played Ton of Salem sometimes, and the amount of times that I saw Undertale role players in Ton of Salem made me want to stop playing. There's so many times. Hey guys, it's me, Papyrus. And fucking.
Well, I tend to not
Sometimes
let
there
fan
was
bases
someone else
ruin
in
things
there.
for me much. But that one is pretty
I mean,
vicious.
That didn't throw me too much on Undertale as much as just I didn't want to play Ton of Salem anymore because every single game had these people in them.
Because they're not role-playing villagers? Were they ruining your role-playing?
Yes.
Nerd.
Me?
Yeah. I sure am dying because I went in the spike room.
Why'd you do that?
Wanted to take a look.
Foolish.
Guardian Legend. Is that a...
Yes.
what is this called? Civ 5 kind of game? It sounds familiar.
4X?
Yeah. NES game, no. I'm thinking of something else. I have played that, though. I know what you're talking about. It's the one where you start in a shmup and you go 2D shooting. We got challenges for that.
Did you ever play any of the Heroes of Might and Magic games?
Played Dark Messiah.
Specifically Heroes of Might and Magic. They're
Nope.
4X games.
Nope.
Damn.
Why?
Damn. They're great.
Oh, yeah?
3 specifically is fantastic. Played it a shit ton.
You ever played Dark Messiah at Might and Magic?
No, I know of it though. I know there's a kick.
There sure
and
is.
everyone loves the kick.
Kick is amazing. It's got a rope bow. You can bow wherever you want and just climb a rope.
Damn. You should play it. Oh yeah, you could eat the Bob's brain with your spacebar and
Won't I have it then and have to deal with it?
no.
Turns it into stats?
Passive items it just eats and turns into stats. Active items it gives you.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, that's a game with a good and bad ending, Matty. More generic video game style.
Oh yeah?
That's right. You can kill your friend and become evil, or you can not and become good. How about that? Does it get more plain than that? You can go baptize yourself to excise the demons.
Nice.
You jump in and she's like, hey, please don't do that. And then she gets really mad. And then she's gone. You baptized her away.
Nice.
You got rid of your demon who just lives in your head the whole game. It's amazing.
Done, poor guy. Basically, instead of blood, there's a shit ton of old fantasy isometric games in my veins. My left arm is powered by Baldur's Gate 2. Right arm is Planescape Torment.
I thought you came in here to make fun of Undertale, Matty. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing? Can I eat both of those?
Yes.
But how? I don't have the charge. You're a liar.
Damn. Nope, it's too bad.
It seems to me that Undertale wasn't trying to send any message other than, you killed my original characters, I'm gonna punish you as much as I can. Did you get a different impression than that, Matty? Or did you even do that run?
That sounds right. Sounds perfectly logical also. I didn't do the run though. I know what the genocide run is like though.
Let's do it right now.
No, thanks.
All of its big fans, I wonder if they still support it.
I'd
People were pretty
rather
mad at
see
me
you
for
fight
not.
Hush for an hour than
That's right.
watch you grind monsters.
People were pretty annoyed with my take on the genocide ending. That was a very popular game to say anything bad about.
And like, I have absolutely no problem with a take that's like, the game lets you kill all the characters and it does stuff with it. Like, there's a whole different ending and it's neat that it lets you do that. That's all fine. That's perfectly acceptable. But then saying like, oh, there's a deep message about it, it's like, well, all right.
It could have been made interesting. That's what bothers me, is that they chose to make it shitty on purpose instead of making it fun. They could have just made it not a grind to kill all the monsters. They went overboard with that number.
How about just never spare anyone? Just
That's right.
kill everyone you see, and that it works.
But Maddie, how will you know that killing is wrong unless a cartoon skeleton says it?
I really don't know.
I mean, he could still say it.
But if
Say
I
it.
kill the cartoon skeleton and I wear his cool dude shirt, I make up the rules.
But no, there's the other cartoon skeleton, who's his older brother, who's like 100 times more powerful than everyone else in the cave. And
Well,
could
maybe I'll
totally
take-
fight you, but he's lazy and doesn't feel like it.
I mean,
Well,
he's
maybe I'll
a
take
bigger
his
center than
signature
anybody.
hoodie,
I died.
and then I'll make up the rules.
He's a bigger center than anyone. He sits around watching his brother die and everyone else when he could save them easily. What a slothy bastard. Anyway, we better do our nuclear throne daily. How about it?
But I came here for Isaac.
What the? Well, it's over. Sorry.
It's over.
There was a phone game that used Undertale's combat style for like one battle. It was just one battle long, and I had a good time remembering how good that combat was. I did a warm-up yesterday. That counts, right? Let's do this.
You better do better this time. You better not suck.
I killed these 4 bandits like it was a joke, Matty. Locked myself in the
Yeah.
bad ending, though. Nuclear Throne had a genocide ending.
These bandits.
That's the regular ending.
That's right, the only ending, the one ending. Nuclear Throne's got a better message. Kill all those who try to kill you. Use all the guns you can while you do it.
I think the real message is verify Venus.
Kill everybody If they kill you, just leave and say it's not fair.
The true message of Nuclear Throne is there is no Yeti.
What glitch did I have yesterday? I don't remember any glitch yesterday.
No, the glitch that you accidentally played this instead of Isaac.
Oh,
That glitch.
yeah, that happens.
You know, sometimes when I'm around my house, I accidentally trip and fall on my keyboard and mouse and launch a different game. Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah, it just did.
Glad to know that I'm not the only one with this problem of tripping and falling on my keyboard and mouse.
I got hit by Big Bandit.
Oh yeah, there was that one guy. God, that one dude who was really upset that Nuclear Throne is in 60 FPS and then said it's just an option that you check in Game Maker. Like you open options and you go from 30 to 60 and BAM! Game's in 60.
That's right.
Why don't they just do that? They're lazy.
Idiots. Freaking knuckleheads.
Lionbeard don't know what they're doing.
Assault Slugger.
Well, if I flip my keyboard and mouse upside down and I fall on him, it still presses buttons. Not like they stop functioning. It doesn't help. And I just don't know what buttons I'm hitting. By accident.
SMG, that sounds great. Yeah. Yeah, take that. Gotcha.
Nice aim, buddy.
Thank you.
Nuclear Throne starts tiny when you start out. Is that right?
Well, I'm half dead.
Fucking SMG, Jesus Christ.
Got a
What
problem?
a piece of shit.
What's your problem?
It's terrible.
I'll take the pop gun. Is that better? This is you fancy?
Yes. 10 times more accurate.
Felt like Undertale had good comedic writing. It's when they tried to go serious that they completely were out of their elements. They were just too far away from what they could handle doing. And they went and, since they weren't writing a book, they were making a game. Their ideas for what should be serious translated into gameplay elements, and that didn't turn out very well. Oh, you're not seeing my cursor, by the way? I can fix that. Yeah. Rabbit's paw or second stomach?
It's hard to be serious when a game asks you whether anime is real and then tries to tell you that murder is bad also.
Do you want your game to be a goofy adventure, or are you trying to tell us about how the world works here? I'm gonna go for second stomach. I need more defensive perks. It works pretty well with Stone Spirit anyway. Well, this sucks. It's another one of those situations that got me wiped out on YV where the snipers are hiding behind something mean.
It'll be fine.
I died.
You big liar.
I died. Super crossbow by Popgun. Alright.
Oh yeah.
I've got the homing bolts on this sucker, so I think I'd like to do a double crossbow build. Give me that auto crossbow on the other hand, that's what I want. Look how good that is.
God, it's disgusting.
There's a minigun. It's out of bullets. How'd that happen?
Must have been a bug.
This freaking broken game. Trigger fingers. With the crossbows. Would let me use whatever crossbow I wanted. I could take Rhino skin, but I don't think
good.
that's as important.
Trigger fingers. Go for it.
That would let me double up on super crossbows and not feel bad about it. Because that would get rid of one of the big problems is that if I miss, I'm screwed. But if I have two of them, I have two shots, and it's pretty unlikely I won't kill something with two sets of super crossbows, right? So I'll always have one ready to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gun ran out of ammo to tell you about how life is always moving towards death. And eventually your minigun will run out too. Now this is a poignant game, Maddie.
True.
Every day your minigun uses up one more bullet.
You know, I would find this game a lot better if I couldn't sit on the throne because I killed the turtles in the sewers.
You killed the skeleton instead of being his friend. The lonely king of the throne. Super Sonic Gun is absolutely my dream right now. Now we're
Good
talking.
God. That's just disgusting.
I just gotta watch the ammo, but I will get only bolts now, so it kind of pays off. I just gotta be careful. I'm lucky that car didn't get thrown at my face. Steroids actually makes the Super Sonic Gun spread out a little bit more, and it's good and bad. It's harder to aim, but it's gonna spread more and hit more enemies. And they do kind of home a little bit. Throne butt or bloodlust. I wish I could get both, but throne butt's required
Yeah, I gotta go for throwing butt.
because it's gonna give me those bolts constantly. Every time it procs, it's like half an ammo pack worth of pickup, and that's gonna save my life today. Ow, little hunter almost got me for 3 damage before he died. When he landed right on me. Hyper rifle. If I knew I was getting this, I would have considered briefly the ammo build. I could use this instead of the Super Sonic Gun. It's not a fantastic gun. This is, but it's got no ammo, so better not.
Damn.
Without the ammo perks, it's just not ammo efficient enough to run on.
That is true. It's really accurate though.
It's perfect.
Works well with that.
Really accurate. 100%.
It works well when you have a powerful spread weapon. Good combo. Oh, this gun. Now there's a gun.
There's stress. If I get in trouble, I'll be shooting bolts lightning fast. Best thing here. There's the bullet perk. If I had that hyper rifle. Oh well.
You'll get one. Oh, jeez.
Nah. I'm doing double bolts full run. It's not the best at clearing the screen, but it's not. It's probably like second best, and it has no weakness other than ammo. Seeker pistol. Energy sword. I wish. I might go for that actually. Pretty damn fine. That's pretty damn survivable right there. That's actually a really good late game combo. Better than the Super Splinter Gun? I think so.
Gotta keep the sword.
Without the laser power up, it loses a lot of damage, but it's defensive as hell, and it's still hits like a truck. Kills a crystal cop in 2 swings.
And only 2 energy per swing.
Yep. Like, that guy's supposed to shoot a bunch of projectiles, but he doesn't get a chance because apparently this game doesn't care.
Is that a wave gun?
Heavy
Hyper
slugger.
Jesus. Oh, it's double shotty. Oh. That's right.
I think I'm more annoyed by how shitty the thing is compared to what it could have been when a game does something shitty on purpose. Like, I could have been playing something really fun, and I know that while I play through it, and I'm just bored. So I'm extra hard on it when it sucks ass. And that's that genocide ending. And that's, in my opinion, most of the late game in Mario Odyssey, too. I don't want to spoil anything for that game because it's pretty new. So I'm not going to talk about my really late game problems. Specifically the very final level. I got some problems with. I beat it before too long. I feel like it could have been way better than it was. Ugh. I'm talking about the 500 Moons area. There's Bloodlust, that's obvious.
What game are we shitting on? All of them.
That's right. All games are bad. You tell me which one's not, and I'll tell you why it is. What good games do I hate? Impossible. Impossible because there are no good games. That hurt. Warband 2 is not yet. I can't tell you how good it is. If they don't have fucking co-op campaign, then I'll be pretty pissed off about that. Because they ain't got no reason not to put that in. A freaking modder could put it in their game. I know they're considering it, but if they don't think that's worth their time, board games are. And maybe they have the wrong idea of what to work on. I don't care how lazy it feels, that co-op should be a part of the game.
If it doesn't have co-op, I'll never buy it. That would be the one thing that would make me buy the fucking game. It's co-op.
I want a co-op campaign where you play as my general. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you played Warband before? You know how it works? The campaign, that is?
I've played original Mount & Blade.
Yes, you know, you got all these heroes who can't die. You can level them up and Yeah, so you would play as one of those guys, one of the immortal boys who is always there. You get like 10 of them usually at the end of the 10 to 15 of them because they fight with each other. There's like 25 of them, and if you bring 3 of them that disagree with each other, one of them will just leave in disgust. So you can only ever have like 10, 15. Gives you a lot of choices to play as one of those guys. You need to be careful here. That's just a little dangerous.
Auto crossbow.
Heavy auto crossbow.
Oh.
Do I take it over the sword? Because that's a good choice. I like
Yes.
the sword. The sword's not doing damage, and I kind of don't have as much as I'm gonna need to really get far in this. I'm really gonna need some power. It's inaccurate even with homing. It's a little bit inaccurate, that gun.
Take it.
I want to get that crown of blood now. I've never played Diddy Kong Racing. It would be harder to find things wrong with a kart racing game than it would with anything else, though, I think. As long as the maps are good. Like, I played a lot of Mario Kart 8. Got some issues with that game, but they're not anything you never heard of before. Like, they don't patch out glitches that let people abuse things like fire hopping. That's pretty stupid. But that's not really their fault. They just don't patch their game. I think they did maybe fix that on the Switch version finally. The way they did unlocks sucks ass. The way they rubber band the items is a standard Mario Kart problem where you're just not allowed to win. You kind of get one racer ahead who can't be touched in that game. That's the way it goes. Like they're just 10 miles ahead of everyone else because everyone else gets items that attack the person in front of them, basically. So they kind of play a lot of online. You have that where one person just never loses. They get good enough to go front.
Then there's the blue shell that doesn't benefit the person who uses it at all. Like you have to be pretty far down the line of people to get the blue shell, and it only hits the guy in front. And maybe someone along the way if they don't watch out at all.
Yeah, I mean that's if you think the blue shell should release at all. Which some people don't. Go low on the ammo front here. There we go. Back to it. Double crossbow build without the 99 ammo perk is pretty dangerous. I don't know that this is a great
Slugger.
plan. Super Slugger
good.
might be a good way to go. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not as good as the Super Crossbow because it doesn't pierce. But it is what it is. It's a 5-shot shotgun. I need a different weapon somewhere. I'm gonna take a look around. You can stop the blue shell too if you're ready for it with the yelling weapon. I don't know what it's called. It's like it just plays an aura of sound. Hits everything near you. Hits shells too, and it hits the blue shell. Really easy to hit the blue shell because it hits it while it's above you, about to come down. You have plenty of time to hit that button. So the person in first can be immune to it. There's no way to stop the person in first. Well, I'm gonna use this for now still, the heavy, because there's a lot of straight shooting in this level.
A lot of rats.
It is.
Splatter again.
The rats don't give me ammo back, they suck. I only get ammo back from Throne Butt, which I am getting some, so... That's the only reason I'm still alive right now, because this is a problem. This is a really dangerous enemy to fight, because I don't get ammo drops. There's so many of them. I can
There's
chuck
your
them.
ammo. pathetic. Well, I like it. Never hate anything with it.
It might be okay for this boss fight coming up.
Now that was a beautiful thing right there. Killing all of them in one blow.
Ugh. It's just a good weapon for rats. I'm dying here, I think. Yeah, I just don't have the weapons for this. It's such a nasty place. I got flanked by poison. Worth a shot. Didn't really have anything going. Had I gone for... I don't know if I ever saw Laser Brain. But, if I had that sword and that hyper rifle or something powered up, that would have been nice.
Hyper rifle, super crossbow would have been perfect.
Ammo troubles with steroids is weird. That's double crossbow probably causing that. Well, any other big games we should shit on before we call a stream here? We hit Undertale.
No.
Worst game ever made, easily. Isaac, trash. Never had a good moment in it. Not a lick of fun. Nuclear Throne.
Or like, nuclear, give me the 60 FPS, or I'll fucking return it right now.
That's right.
Wrong.
Mario Brothers. Goomba, nice enemy, idiots. I shit on Dota all the time. I've played enough Dota to have plenty of complaints. I probably have 2,000 or 3,000 hours in Dota and 2,000 or 3,000 hours in Heroes of Newerth. In case you didn't know that, it's the top secret bit of information. I got a lot of problems with Dallas because that's a good game, but it hid the power-ups instead of just giving them to you, which I feel like is a huge mistake, and I ended up losing like an hour of time searching for shit.
I think it's perfect. It's fair constantly, and you can't lose.
I used to play with Odwalla in Heroes of Newerth, and it's funny that he's telling me that I argue all the time because I might happen to have archived a bunch of GIFs of him losing. I mean, who would do that? Not me. Except here it is. I did that. I've got those. Let's look at those. Live. How about it? Let's see what we got. These won't make any sense to somebody who hasn't played that game, though. Even if you played Dota, it would be a little hard to understand, because you won't know the characters or who they are. Heroes of Newerth came out before Dota 2 was even announced, and they were direct porting heroes, so they have like a 60 or 70 heroes from Dota straight up. But then Dota 2 came out and put a cease on that, so they had to make their own, and most of their own suck. So that's about the time we moved away from that game. But for a while there, it was basically Dota if you didn't want to play Dota anymore, if you're tired of Dota. Hey, Adwalla, remember this when you were running from, you were invisible and you ran through the enemy field and you activated all their turrets and got killed? That's pretty good. Nice work. Pretty good play. Whoop.
What an idiot.
Pretty good. What else we got in here? Got so many good ones. Which one will I load up? Oh, this
The
one
best
kicks
one.
ass. Hold on a second. This is Tiny, the guy who has a combo. Well, what happens if you miss the combo? He goes in. He's the guy who can kill you from full to nothing. He just completely missed, and then dies from full health. Pretty good play. Boy howdy. No, these are definitely my gifts, Oddwalla. They're in my folder. I made them myself. I wouldn't have them in my folder if I pulled them from somewhere else.
Nice defense. That's not me. Not me. Someone
You're right.
else.
No, that's definitely us. I gotta reset the nuclear throne music while I do this. Pac-Man 2 is a marvelous game. I got nothing to say about that perfect gem. Here's a classic. I remember when this happened. This is Oddwalla screaming at me to come help him. When he's getting jumped by two guys. They pull him into his base, their base, and they're kicking his ass. And here I come, boys. And he just leaves. He doesn't even help me finish the job. He just runs away. Well, I mean, I got both
What
of
a
those kills.
shitbag.
He just fucking leaves. He's ranged. He can help me out a little bit. He just bails out. What a jerk. I come in and kill them both with double damage. I'll never forget that this is you. I know for a fact that this is you, Oddwall. From your point of view. What else we got? I'll give one more of these Dota things no one understands. That's the best. It's Dota, but it's not actually from the game Dota, so no one knows what the fuck it is. Here we go. This is Oddwalla jumping some guy, and I know this is you too. He's got a character that can one-shot a dude. He doesn't get the kill, he just assumes he will, and he just walks away. He just leaves, and the guy just wanders off.
Owned.
Like, all he had to do was auto attack once, but instead he just assumes that he got the kill, so he just bails out, and the guy gets full healed by his team right after. And you know,
Just leaves
cooldowns.
and then like, ah, fuck. Best I better go. This is
I don't know
I'm
if,
leaving.
like, if you haven't played Dota before, he's using an ability that has like a 3-4 minute cooldown. This is a once in a 5-minute opportunity right here. He just blows on a tank who doesn't die. Like, that's a big deal to waste a skill like that. But yeah, I've got a whole folder full of those gems. Those great gems. You wanna show off these gifts, Matt, or should I wait till they have sound?
whatever.
Whatever.
Either way. You can show them off.
How's that?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get the grenade one yet. Is that done?
Yeah.
Let me
I
grab
think.
that. Is it the last one in the chat here?
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta get some sounds up for these suckers. How's that?
Fuck yeah. Then there's the zombie one.
Nice. What do you think? We're just missing a couple now. We need to come up with some for how he ends up hurt so bad.
Yeah, one more of those, and then maybe some variants for donations.
That's right, I ruined the big reveal. I ruin everything, Odwalla. I ruin your claims that I'm bad at Dota. I ruin my alerts.
Might have ruined the big reveal, but didn't miss the fucking 5-minute cooldown skill kill on a guy.
That's. I mean, I'm sure I have before. I just didn't make a gif out of those because that would ruin my my illusion of being good at Dota. I only have good moves by me. I'm hesitant to put this one up because this guy's using a slur at me. But I'll put a link to it in the chat. In case anyone wants to watch it and doesn't mind that kind of shithead talk. I mean, it is Dota. It is that community after all, so. Let me see here. Here it is. You can probably click that and see it, right?
Photo bucket. Ugh.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna head out for now. I don't think I'll be back on tonight. Not until later anyway. I'll be on late night. I'll see you later, folks. Who am I gonna host? That's the question. Tic Tac Bo is doing pentathlon runs. See you later. I'll host that.